Hello, Tycoon Online. This is Jay Chen, and I'm going to tell you something about the records page. Now, you might think the records page is just really useless during the round. It's just random numbers, statistics, but it's actually very helpful during the round. The reason why is because you can click on one of the records, and instead of clicking on, well, I have my default for all rounds. You can look at it this round only. Because obviously this isn't going to be very helpful for you during the round to know that some of these people paid lots and lots of money in dividends. What would be helpful, for example, if you click on this round only, and this tells you, and also has a date, and this tells you the total dividend paid in 1 week. So these are your top dividend payers. So these people are paying a lot in dividends. So if you see one of their shares, you want to buy them. Look at me, I'm in first. So this is very useful information, right? Because if you see, one of these people selling their shares, you want to buy them. All right, let's continue. What else is very useful? Most savings. Let's click on this. All right, again, this round only. You get to see how much people are saving up. Okay, this is it's not important, but if you want to scope out your competition, this is useful. Because if you take a look at this, Richard, he's got a lot of money saved up. So that means he's going to do something with it. I don't know, maybe he'll deconstruct all of his buildings and build something new. Alright, so, but this just gives you a rough idea of how much savings your competition is holding. Also, later on in the round, when you can't do anything with your money, you just kind of hold it. If you're kind of wondering, well, who has the most savings? Because at the very end, all your savings are converted to CV. So then you'll get to see who's gonna like take a big jump in CV later on. One thing I forgot to mention about the records page. The records page updates every single day at 23:50, so right before midnight. So actually, all right. What else is there? Okay, dividends, greatest dividend received. This is useful if you want to compete in the S rank. So if you are down here somewhere, or I don't know, if you're not on this page, you can take a look at how much in dividends other people are getting. And you'll get a good idea if you're getting about as much or just where you stand. Again, all for scoping out your competition. Okay, next, what is also very useful? Most vehicles. Okay, this might sound kind of silly. Why would this be useful? Early game, this is very useful. This tells you early game. Obviously, people don't have this many vehicles. Early game, people only have a few, and this will tell you how many, just in general, how many vehicles people have, and you get a good idea as to whether or not you should build an auto repair shop. Similarly, with this link, there is another link that was also very helpful. Highest mileage. So this will tell you how far, their vehicle has been traveling, because this is very useful to know if they need maintenancing, because the auto repair shops, vehicles get more, the jobs are longer if they have more mileage. So this tells you, how far they've been going and how much maintenance they would need. Not how much maintenance they would need, but it gives you a rough idea of of this small Tycoon online economy as to whether or not you should build an auto repair shop. Okay, next. So I skipped down, sorry. Highest mileage was over here, and where is it? Most vehicles over here. I skipped one. Total goods produced in 1 day. Okay, this is also very useful for scoping out your competition. You get to see how many units people are producing. This is useful when you have a CV orientated strategy, and in Tycoon Online you get a lot of CV from producing goods. So if you look at this, DPRK Oil Concerto has, is the top for this round, and he is producing a lot of oil, maybe, but whatever. But he's producing a lot of units, and that's how much CV he's getting every single day, actually. So that's a considerable amount. So if you are doing the same thing, if you want to produce a lot of goods, you can see your competition. You can get a good idea of whether or not you are producing enough goods to keep up. Okay, so let me see if there's anything else. Okay, last one that's useful. Company value earned by a vehicle. This is useful because this tells you how much you can not expect, but just what everyone else is doing. How much are they getting from their vehicles? So in that way, you can have a rough idea of, are you up to par with the top players? And let me tell you, it's not that hard to be up here. Okay, so don't freak out. Also, just because you don't show up, if you doesn't mean that you're doing very poorly. Another thing that I like to use this page to look at is well, actually, hold on a second. Go for all rounds. Okay, this is the only time we'll look at this for all rounds. Okay, so if you look at this, the record for all rounds was set last round, and Fed had an. I guess I'm assuming it's an airplane because it's airplanes are the best for CV. That this is 129,000 CV from just one vehicle. Now this gives you a rough idea as to whether or not you should buy another airplane, because airplanes or any vehicle, all vehicles get more expensive as you go, and so if they don't make enough CV for you, you're better off not buying the vehicle. So in that sense, you want to look at the numbers. You want to think, well, what is my competition? How much are they getting per vehicle? And can I get that much CV from that vehicle as well? And then you can determine as to whether or not you should buy a new vehicle. And I believe that is it. That is what is very useful for the records page at the moment. Let me think if there's anything else. No. Okay. All right. Yeah. The other ones are just random statistics that are just for fun to look at. But of the ones I've shown you, those are the ones you want to look at to scope out your competition. So I hope everybody has fun competing, and good luck. Best wishes to all of you. Bye bye.